In this video, we will review the device registration program as well as how to register a device for the Mobile POS app. For more information on how to allow a user permission to log in and use the Mobile POS app, watch the video titled Granting User Access. To ensure only club-approved devices allow users to be able to successfully log in and use the Mobile POS app, each mobile device must first be approved by the club. To review and edit existing device approvals, navigate over to the Mobile POS Devices program. At the top of the screen, you will find a Help section. Below that is the Information section, which summarizes the devices that are in the grid below. It is important to note that you will have a set limit to the number of devices your club can have registered for the Mobile POS app, which is the number of POS licenses the club has. For example, if your club has 5 POS licenses, you can have 5 devices registered for the Mobile POS app. If you need to adjust the device limit for your club, please contact your account rep. You can filter which devices are shown in the grid within the Show Devices section. All of the devices will be listed in detail in the Device Information section. You can click on a column heading to sort the grid by that column. The grid will display the following information. Device ID. This is the hardware device ID associated to the registration request. Friendly device name. This is the name that you have given the device. For example, Patio 1 or Bob's tablet, to help better identify who this device belongs to. Device status. Awaiting registration is the status the device will be set at when a request to log into the app for the first time on that device is submitted. The device will need to be registered prior to a user being able to log into that device. Registered indicates that the device has been approved and users are able to log into the app on that device. Unregistered means that the device is not considered a registered device and therefore users will not be able to log into the app on this device, and this device will not count against the available licenses. On hold means that this device has been put on hold, i.e. deactivated, and therefore users will not be able to log into the app on this device, and this device will not count against the available licenses. It is important to deactivate/hold unused devices to ensure that active users are able to use active devices. Status date and time indicates the last date and time the device status was changed. You will also be able to see the last user who logged in on this device, as well as their last login time, terminal, sales area, chit date, and chit number. You can delete a device by right-clicking on the device line and selecting delete. However, if you delete a device, you will lose the device history. Another option is to set an unused device status to on hold, so it is not counted against your club's available licenses. The buttons at the top of the screen include User Group Setup. This is a quick access to the User Group Setup program to adjust applicable users' menu security and device registration restrictions. User Setup. This is quick access to the User Setup program to adjust a user's menu security and device registration restrictions, or add a new user on the fly. You will also find tabs for Email Notifications, where you can enter email addresses which should receive an email notification anytime a Mobile POS app device registration request is made. The Edit log will display edits made to the device registration screen. Further detail can be seen by selecting the Details button. Now that we've taken a tour of the device registration program, let's take a look at how to register a device. The first time a user logs into the Mobile POS app from a new device, the device will appear in this grid shortly afterwards with an awaiting registration status. You will know who is logging into the device based on the name listed in the last user column. When a user logs into the app for the first time on that device, they will receive a message similar to the one you see here. If a staff member has tried to log into the device and the device is not appearing in the grid, select the Refresh button to refresh the grid. To register a device, flag the POS column for that device, then set the status drop-down to Registered. You can also add a friendly device name for the device to help quickly identify which device is which. From here, you can go ahead and select Save and Close to process the updates. You'll also want to notify the applicable staff that they can now go ahead and log into the now registered device. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more how-to videos, and don't forget to subscribe.